Today I'm here exploring the neighborhood of NoHo. NoHo stands for north of Houston Street, just like Soho stands for south of Houston Street. Clearly, New Yorkers love acronyms. No one has time to say all those words. Now, it is a very small neighborhood, but there is always stuff to see. And today I'm mainly here for Restaurant Week. Yes, it's still going on. Restaurant Week is really like Restaurant Month, which is pretty damn awesome in my opinion. I'm going to a very prominent Thai restaurant called Fish Cheeks. I've never gone. It looks really good. I'm so excited to try it. Let's go to lunch. The Lunchtime Restaurant Week menu at Fish Cheeks consisted of 2 courses for $39. It was also happy hour when I ate, so I took advantage and ordered a half dozen oysters for only $9, a pretty good deal. The oysters were served with fried shallots and a Nam Jim seafood sauce. They were definitely solid oysters, and I loved the added texture and heat that came from the toppings. My other appetizer were the grilled pork cheeks, which were marinated in a fish sauce and paired with a jiao sauce. The jiao sauce added a nice bit of heat and sweetness, while the meat was incredibly flavorful. Those pork cheeks were phenomenal, so juicy, a wonderful layer of fat. Perfect appetizer to start off this meal. For my entree, I got the crab fried rice with crab, rice, eggs, scallions, cilantro, and cucumbers. On the side were 2 sauces. One was a Nam Jim seafood, and the other was a prick nam pla. The crab was plump and luscious, and the 2 sauces added even more flavor and spice. Fried rice is one of the ultimate comfort foods, and this was a fine example of it. Oh my goodness, was that a good lunch. Seriously, some of the best food I had all year. Fish Cheeks is without a doubt one of my new favorite Thai restaurants in NYC. I can't wait to go back. They had some really good looking stuff on their menu and I'm so happy. Anyways, I have a taste for something sweet. Off to get a treat. So I went to the donut pub, picked up a donut, and now I'm here in Washington Square Park, which is not NoHo, but Greenwich Village. There's no indoor seating at the donut pub, so that's why I'm here. There are actually a couple locations of the donut pub. Now, they don't have the best donuts in New York City, but they do have an incredible variety with really good prices. And don't get me wrong, their donuts are really good, but I still think there are better donut shops within New York City. But Donut Pub is awesome. So this is the marble glazed old fashioned. Looks pretty solid to me. Yeah, pretty solid donut. Texture's right, tastes fresh, good amount of sweetness. I like it. That was a good and satisfying snack, but now it is time to wash all that down with the best friend of donuts, that is coffee. There's a dude right in the center of the fountain. I don't know if he's making an igloo or what, but it's interesting. So I was just talking with that guy. He actually is making an igloo. Can't wait to see it when it's finished. That is some prime Manhattan real estate right there. But anyways, onwards to coffee. So far today is proving to be much better than yesterday. It was so crazy. The street next to my apartment was literally exploding. And this took place the entire day and night. The fire department was called like 6 times. It was so loud, so noisy, I couldn't sleep at all. It sounded like a war zone outside. And then the power went off for like 12 hours. It was terrible. I couldn't even work in the morning. I had no power, I had no internet. But the worst part of all that, I couldn't even make coffee in my home. Thankfully, all seems to be good now. It's just a thing that happens here in New York City. Sometimes sewers, manholes, they tend to explode in the winter. But today I got a really good sleep. I'm feeling good, really enjoying my time exploring NYC and NoHo. But Now it's finally time to get some coffee. Just picked up this coffee from this establishment called Gasoline Alley Coffee. I've never been here before. It's kind of hidden and the place doesn't even have a sign on it. That's the good stuff. While I'm enjoying my coffee, I'm of course going to do a little reading. The book of the week is Bourdain, the definitive oral biography. I just started it, but I'm like 150 pages in so far, and I'm really enjoying it. Anthony Bourdain is such a role model to me. I mean, not in every aspect of his life, obviously. He certainly had flaws, but I really enjoy learning about him, and so far this has been a very entertaining book. For fans of Bourdain, this is a good one. So that was a nice and refreshing coffee break. I got one more stop today. I'm going to a store. I usually don't do a lot of shopping because I'm trying to save money, but this is a place I've always wanted to go to. It looks really unique. Can't wait to go there. I'm talking about the establishment called Evolution. The best way to describe it, it's got a lot of weird stuff and I like weird things. This place has a really diverse collection of skulls. This is really interesting. This is a coin purse that's made out of a toad. That was such an insanely cool and unique store. Also somewhat disturbing. I may have a few nightmares. It's kind of like visiting a very odd museum, but I really enjoyed it. The stuff there was really unique, cool looking. There were things there that I would have loved to have purchased, but things also were quite expensive. To be fair, a lot of that stuff was so unique, I have nothing to compare it to. I mean, I have no idea how much a rattlesnake head costs, but they had them there, you can buy them. Regardless, that was such a cool store. I certainly enjoyed just browsing, and I think anyone can have a great time just looking around. You don't have to buy anything. So I think that will do it for me today. It has been a wonderful day. I really enjoyed exploring NoHo. My lunch today at Fish Cheeks, amazing. Some of the best Thai food I had in New York City. It was that good. And Evolution, such a cool store. I loved it there. A little freaked out, but I loved it there. And now it's time to hop on the subway, head home. It has been a great day.